here. I don't know, so there's no seats up here. Technically, we could put seats here if we had to, but I'd rather keep you guys. All probably won't show up. This is like 10 feet here, by the way.
Can you? Where'd you put Lois?
Oh, where's Lois? Is this here?
I don't know, because she needs to be somewhere where she can.
Campbell's done, right?
She's done.
I don't see Lois. Okay, how do we have 14 name tags out? I took Campbell's off, so how do we have 14 name tags out? And Lois not be out?
Stephen, Jesse, Cindy, Kim, I don't know.
Oops, there's one more right here. That's out. Lois, so we should put Lois and Jesse here.
Yeah.
Still, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 at each table.
All right. Now
Oh, me.
Now it's live.
Yeah.
Do you want to test the mics?
Can we squeeze like a round table?
What? I was thinking maybe over there, there's plenty of space, or do you want to be on this side, would you prefer? Because I can move.
I don't care where I am, I just don't want to be like.
Now we can move this.
In the middle of
way.
anybody?
Stuff.
Like me?
10 feet. It's like 10 feet here. So move this way a little bit. You can move this one this way a little bit. You can put something here.
That's more than 60.
Still?
I would think so.
On one of these a foot?
No.
It's so short.
It's like 8 inches. Like literally my foot is about a foot. That's like 7, you could go another foot.
Okay, I want to be on that side. I'll put the table here, take this seat. And move you up a little bit more. Right?
This one can still go up.
I still need school. I think I find a spot for school. Actually, we need one more white table.
I don't know where those are. I mean, there's some in the teacher's lounge, but
We need one more white for a board member and for Lynn.
Now we go first.
Have to head back to people. Here's what it is. Look at Jesse's name. And he lost his name tag. How'd they do with their name tag? Close.
okay, testing these mics from the gym.
Can you hear me?
Test at the gym. Can you hear me here? Can you hear me here? Test, test, test. So you can't, it's not coming through here.
I'm gonna send it, I'm still streaming.
I was doing test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test. Test.
That needs to be turned way down.
What?
You are going to kill these people.
Jesse, you're,
I'm not gonna mess with the system. I'm gonna leave that up to him.
How does it
test,
sound?
test, 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 test.
Yeah, I think it's too loud.
You think?
Did you turn it down?
I didn't touch it, I didn't want to mess with it.
You wanna keep talking, I'll get
Unless you
better.
want to launch someone into the ceiling.
Hey, I found Lois's, oh, that's Cindy. There's Lois and Cindy Dixon.
Is that better?
Is that better, Lynn?
Too loud?
Still too loud. Well, there's nobody in here right now.
Wait.
It's better.
It's better.
All right, try it again.
Test, test, test. Testing, testing, testing.
We'll do it from 6 feet apart.
How about that? Is that too loud? Still probably. That sounds okay. That sounds fine to me.
Let's see, I'm trying to figure out which one. Okay, how
Test,
about
test,
that?
test, 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 test.
Am I connected to an airport, Jared, or
You're, what?
to project my presentation?
You can connect to the cafeteria one. Okay, how's that, better?
Yep.
Not quite as loud? Can you still hear it, Lynn?
I can still hear it, but whoever is talking might have to speak up a little depending on the noise that's going on in here, but it's definitely much better than one.
Yeah, and I was getting, I mean, it was way too loud out here too.
It was way, way too loud.
So let's see if it looks better out here.
How many people do we have in here?
It's four, I counted, I think I got us up to 40 something, 40 or something like that.
Test, 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 test. Test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Testing, test. Is it bad when I'm in there? Test, 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 test. Is it bad when I'm in there? Yeah, but is it clearer when I'm in there than that? It is? Okay, talk about this. Is this any better? Can you hear that okay?
We're getting feedback from hearing what's on the stream coming through the mic. That's what I was afraid was gonna happen.
Great.
I don't know what to do about it though. We gotta have, I don't know, it is what it is. I don't know how to fix it. I mean, we don't have the right equipment, so.
That's the first complaint we're gonna get.
Yep, I'm sure it is.
What do we need to get for equipment?
Probably lapel mics that would integrate with the entire sound system.
I can hear you talking to Lenton, but you need to turn the volume up in there, but you turn it up in there, does it turn it up in here too?
Nope.
Oh.
No,
Turn the
because
volume
those
up
are
in there.
separate. That's just connected to that
If you
computer.
crank that volume up more, you might be better.
That, Jared, as far as I'm concerned, that's a justifiable COVID expense.
Well, that's what I was wondering, because,
Because if we're
Yeah.
gonna be streaming this stuff, because we can't have too many people in a room, and/or it's gonna be in a different room, like, to me, that seems like, we wouldn't ordinarily do that if COVID
No, we
wasn't
wouldn't.
present.
we wouldn't at all.
I replaced this battery.
Yeah, I'll replace this one. I just don't know how old these are, so I don't want to crap it out
Test.
in the middle of it.
Worst case scenario, we can't put them there, say we put them in the hallway.
What?
I think if you turn the volume up in there, let me know if you want to do a test.
Whoever's doing the questioning, if they don't stand in front of the speakers, it should be better. So,
You mean in there?
right, but I don't know how they're gonna do that, because they gotta hear the questions from the people. I honestly don't know how this is gonna work, though, we'll see.
Maybe we'll only have
It's an
30,
experiment.
maybe we'll only have 10 people show up.
It might be a situation where a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going, and then they won't end up showing up.
Yeah, they'd rather stay home and watch the stream.
Do you want to go test it from in there to see if we can hear it here, though? We haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
You want me to go do it? Is that the
Yeah.
in there? Take that one and just try to respond and see if we can converse.
Test. Well, that one's clear,
I've got these on separate channels now, so they can both be on at the same
but
time.
that one's clear.
Right,
So in the gym,
but it's the gym ones that are, and it
clear.
It might be our sound thing too, our sound mixer. Well, one of our sound mixers, I fried it today. Yeah, plugged it in, it went zap and smoke started coming out of it.
Jared, go ahead and say something in here.
Okay, I can definitely hear you.
Jared, can you hear me in there?
Yeah, yep, I can. It's gonna be a delay, Todd. You're gonna have to wait a second, maybe 20 seconds. That's the other thing, there is a delay in there, so.
I've just like moved around every
I think if you turn the speakers up in here, it might help.
Okay, so it's that red one, and then the one that the white cable is plugged into, that color. That's the two that would have to be turned up.
We've got about a 15-second lag.
Yep, that's normal when you're streaming like this.
What if we ran just one speaker? It wouldn't work. If we ran one of these speakers in there, just use the same speakers. You only need one speaker in here. I mean,
That's gonna, well, the only thing with that is then the sound's gonna be off from the video, because there will be a delay.
Well, no. Why would there be a delay if we're doing the same speaker?
Because it's the video that's delayed. So what we're doing is playing the stream in there. And there's
Gotcha,
a
gotcha,
15 to
gotcha.
20-second delay from the streaming
Gotcha.
software to the to
Gotcha.
YouTube.
Okay.
So,
So this is the one for in there, that's the one for out
Yeah.
there.
so if you moved a speaker in there, they'd be able to hear it real time, but the screen's gonna.
So they're gonna hear it real time in there.
No,
They're hearing, I'm hearing, oh, it's here, so it'll be delayed.
yeah.
So the question is, are they gonna hear me in here and hear the delay in there, and is it gonna be real confusing?
I don't think so, because it's pretty, I mean, if you go out there, it's hard to hear what's going on.
We may have to keep Kavika out of there.
Yes, well, they said they were only gonna be there till 6.
Okay.
So I told them to start at 6:30, so we gotta, yeah. That will help when they're not out there
I'm gonna
blasting
pass these
music
out, Glenn, so they don't have to come up and get them.
and all of that. I almost asked Hope to stay and then just leave early tomorrow, but
I just broke Glenn's thing.
What are you doing?
Broke the box. I didn't break it, I just knocked it. I'm putting these up so they don't have to come up and.
all right, so I don't need to keep streaming right now because we're.
Why?
I think it just hooks over there.